Shang-Chi. So, the family and I went to see Shang-Chi this last weekend, and, yes, it's true. I've been shitting on Kevin Feige's decision involving Phase 4 for over the last year, for which clearly he shit the bed with this. And, yeah, a lot of it has just been a massive disappointment, structurally and story-wise, as well as its connections to the, Marvel Universe as far as the comics. He has a tendency of picking the comics for some reason that didn't sell well as the means for what he's going to use in his MCU. I'm certain that there's a logic behind it. I'm not going to try to fight him on this, but if you were to base this movie off of the comics as to if it was any good or not, I would say that it would not fare well. However, I'm going to approach Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings as an action Chinese kung fu film. Now, even if Liu didn't perform all his own stunts, his scenes were all very believable, and I couldn't spot any of the stunt double switch outs. I think it's more important that I found him really good in his role. More importantly, I found this movie credible as an action packed comedy, thriller, drama. Normally, I find Aquafina obnoxious and annoying, but in this film, I actually really found her likable and funny as hell. And in fact, at times, I found her kind of adorable. I have to say that some of the slapstick performance in the film, including the stuff she did, it reminded me very much of the classic 1940s films of Abbott and Costello. And it was clearly inspired by Jackie Chan's use of slapstick in many of his fight scenes. So I really liked that. And the fight scenes themselves were a lot of fun. Once again, whether Lou did his own stunts or not, I thoroughly enjoyed the action scenes in this movie. Despite not so great computer generated effects that were mixed in with some of those fight scenes, I was still able to follow the action scenes with a lot of the full shots that they were using, which allowed for the action to unfold instead of like so many films use the jumping around and shaky camera, quick cuts. This was really quite different, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But let's cut to the brass tacks because I brought it up already. The CG, yes, the computer generated effects. The action scenes are much better than the Black Panther per se, but that's not saying much. The computer generated animation that's used in this film and the environments is tricky because 90% of the time while watching the film, my eye or the human eye spots it naturally. And it takes us out of the movie. It's very distracting, the fakeness of the CG effects. And this, of course, is the opposite of what you want from CG to do. But still, for the acting, direction, and even the writing on this, I'd give the film a solid B. The acting, I would actually give an A. So an A and a B. And as far as the effects go, I'd give it a C to a D. C minus to a D. There you go. I think that's fair. So it's really a fun film. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope that others will enjoy it as much as I did. I'm not going to hold it against the film, some of the things that have been said stupidly in public by some of the people involved with it. And I consider it a compliment that the government of China hated it because that told me immediately I was likely going to enjoy this film. And I did. I thoroughly give the film an overall grade of a B. It's a really good film. Go see it, enjoy it. Don't expect much for filling in holes for the MCU. I'm just disappointed with pretty much everything Feige's doing now in Phase 4. But I did enjoy this film, and it's got some great martial arts in it, a lot of great action, and it's fun. So there you have it. And that's Gerry for Pop Culture Minefield. And I'm out of here. Get off our lawns.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Pop Culture Minefield. If you've enjoyed the show, please remember to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Remember, you can find us at Pop Culture Minefield on both Facebook and Instagram. Thank you again.
Y'all come back now. You hear?